more comment. A couple people came up to me and did not recognize me. I point out the reason there's no baseball cap is it's after 6, and I'm wearing evening wear. It's better to be rich than to be king. And I ask young entrepreneurs when they come and ask me for dough and you want to back it, I say, well, I ask them, it's not a trick question. You want to be rich or king? And if they answer the question, king, I'm not interested. So, there you go. As I've said, success is measured by failure. And failure, in and of itself, can be a transformational event, an experience that makes us reflect on life. All that jazz about what's important and family and friends and on whether or not we should do this insane thing called startup one more time. I think of Nietzsche. Whatever doesn't kill me makes me stronger. But I say, remember, Nietzsche never had to interact with venture capitalists. If he had, he would have written Dante's Inferno and the 9 Circles of Hell. I think what drives entrepreneurs is not fame nor fortune, it is revenge. You want to show your music teacher who gave you a C-, or your mother who thought you were an idiot, or your first wife, in my case, who left you when you were broke. You want to show them.
He's such a tough actor, Bob.
I think what entrepreneurs want to do is they want to seek the adrenaline rush, the mainline search for validation and success. It's the need to put the needle in one more time and get high from the death-defying spiral as you seek once again to pull it out of the fire, the homer into the upper deck, the shot at the buzzer, the he shoots, he scores syndrome, what we call the John Elway effect. 90 yards to go, less than 2 minutes, no problem. That is why entrepreneurs do it, in my opinion. And I would pause and give you this to think about. It's always what you don't know that will kill you. So as we head for these final signatures, I think back on the 21 VCs who told me to die and pound sand, and all that crap they hand out about 10x returns and needing to build big companies and IPOs and billion-dollar markets is just that crap. The VC geniuses remind me of what William Goldman, a famous screenwriter, said about Hollywood. Quote, nobody knows nothing. My very first startup was 1995. I started a company that was going to make internet kiosks and ultimately morphed into making the software that worked in hotel rooms for high-speed internet access. It was bought by Cisco, and currently there's 220,000 hotel rooms that use this. It was called iPort. Anyway, I started out, and everybody gets a card. I was the CEO. That's a big shot. So I picked up a different card. My card said Neil Senturia, room worker. Because I think a CEO's job is to be out, work in the room, don't run out of money, hire a team. But you get confused with the letters. You think you're the associate worldwide global strategic publisher of something. Before you know it, you're out on your ass. Now, becoming a billionaire, there's 500 rules. But I'm going to give you the first 3, and then I'm going to tell you a story about the third one. So this is easy. First rule is return every email and every phone call. You all nod and say, I got it. Rule number 2, says networking is a profession, become a professional at it. You could do that. We're doing pretty well tonight. Rule number 3, little Zenny, hang on. You must go to every meeting and event, particularly the ones that you know will be a total waste of time. There's more here than meets the eye. So from 1971 to 1980, I labored in the Slough of Despond, Hollywood. And I wrote, I guess, hundreds of things that some got made, some didn't. You can have a life in Hollywood getting paid to write stuff that never gets made. They got a whole factory of you get written, you get rewritten, you get written out. You go to the Writers Guild, you're not listed, but they pay you. was an interesting business. I enjoyed it. I wrote sitcoms, and I wrote some feature plays. Some got made, very few did. It was okay. But here's what I learned. In Hollywood, the sentence is, I'll get back to you. Oh, there's a lesson here. And what I've learned personally in business, as well as life, is that's not an answer. I'm going to give you baby billionaire rule 17. Getting back to you is not an answer. Demand a no or a yes. Either way, you will feel better.